Hey everybody, it's Glamour Guru Nae. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to tell you all, you just don't know how glad I am to be doing another video for you all. It has been way too long and I have been so ready for the longest time, but due to being sick, I had to get caught up as far as, for those of you who don't know, I homeschool my kids and I never stopped homeschooling during my sickness, but I wasn't as thorough because I didn't have the energy. All of us were sick pretty much at the same time. The kids caught up before me, but they were going through their process of recovery from whatever it was. It was some kind of crazy cold. It wasn't the flu, but it almost had symptoms of the flu. But anyway, it took a toll on all of us. So even though we were working and trying not to get behind, there were certain things that we could not do to the extent that we normally do it. So my family and kids come first. YouTube videos and all that stuff are secondary. This is fun for me. But I miss you all. I miss doing videos. And another thing is, I don't know if you can tell, the sickness took a toll on my skin. So right now all I have on is my, I did my brows. I had to do my brows when I do a video or when I go out. I also put on my mascara because if I don't, I have bald looking lids. So I put the mascara on. But other than that, besides lip chapstick or whatever, the Eco chapstick, that's all I have on. Anyway, or Ecos. But anyway, what I am doing for you all today is the L'Oreal Reviatalift volume filler update. And I wanted to do that for you because that was due last month in February and I was unable to do that. So I kind of took a little bit longer on that because, well, first of all, I was sick and I didn't really do my skincare as far as this is concerned. It was hard enough to, I mean, I brush my teeth because I brush my teeth all the time. I have to brush my teeth, but during that time, you know, when you're sick, your mouth tastes like crap. So basically that was first priority. I did take care of my skin as far as like washing my face and all that, but as far as skincare routines, that didn't happen. I tried my best because I was dedicated to doing this, but I didn't do it to the extent that I was doing it before I got sick. Okay. So let me get into the products. Okay, so the consistency of everything is awesome. I believe it's a water-based formula because it did not feel oily at all. It didn't leave an oily shine or anything. It just soaked right into the skin. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you what each one of the products look like, and let you see the texture of it and all of that, and then I'm going to apply some of it, not all of it, and then I'll go into what I think about everything as far as how it did for me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the moisturizer and hydrant, and basically it's just a white looking cream. And hopefully y'all can see that, of course, because it's contrasting with my skin. And it is thick, but it's not heavy. And it goes in very, very nicely, and it feels moist, but it doesn't feel wet, but it doesn't feel oily. It's just a nice, even moisture consistency. The smell, that's one thing I want to mention to you all. The scent is very pretty, but it can be, if you're sensitive to smells, it can be overpowering because it does take a long time for it to, for the scent to fade away. But it is very nice. If you can see my hand, it doesn't leave a shine on it at all. It almost leaves like a matte appearance, just looks like your normal skin. If you have normal a normal skin texture, not oily. Of course, this is my hand, so most people don't have oily hands, but that's what it leaves your skin looking like. Okay, the next one I want to show you is the for the eye. It says eye, and I think the other part of it's in French. But anyway, this is the serum for the eye, I believe. No. Okay, another one is a serum. So this is the volume filler for the eye. And it looks like this. This is the container that it's in. I have the lid in my hand. And I'm going to put that on. I'm going to let you see it. This is not thick. This is a lot thinner than the moisturizer hydrant. And I'm going to rub that in. Basically, they all kind of feel the same going in. It doesn't leave a shine, just like the other one. Okay, so the next one is the serum. And that's the container that it's in. And I believe I threw all the boxes away. Let's see. Okay, so this one is also, let's see, this is not for the eye, this is for all over your face. But that's what that looks like, right there. It's almost sheer, see-through. And this is a lot more wet. This is really highly water-based. But yet when you rub it in, it kind of feels the same as far as like when it goes all the way in your skin. It doesn't leave a residue at the top of your skin as far as like the other ones. You can feel it, but it's not like waxy feeling as far as the other ones are concerned. This one just goes right into your skin and it feels nice. Your skin feels soft. Okay, so the last one is the night cream. And I really like this one. This one is not white like the other ones. This is a light lilac or pale purple. And I kind of got more than I needed because you really, with this stuff, you don't need a lot at all. But the same thickness as the moisturizer. And it goes on so nice. I mean, all of them just go on very nicely, evenly. It is absorbed into the skin almost immediately when you start rubbing it in. And they're cooling, they're nice and moist, and your skin just feels so good afterwards. But again, if you're sensitive to scents, then you might not like it. My husband was really sensitive to the smell, and he didn't care much for it. He said it didn't stink, but it was just so strong. It's like it just took up the room, basically. So, and then the closer I was to him, it's really sad, the closer I was to him, the more he just didn't like it. So anyway, but it's pleasant though. It's kind of on the floral side as far as scents are concerned. Okay, so as far as these are concerned, if you have deep lines, these I believe are for fine lines. Also, if you have fine lines and you use a product like this, exfoliating is key. I exfoliated about twice a week, and mostly at night before I went to bed I would exfoliate. If I didn't do it twice a week and I missed a night or something like that, I would do it in the morning. I would exfoliate. So that's important when you use something like this. Another thing, what I was gonna say, is when you use a product like this, you have to make some decisions. If you have a habit of going like this, or frowning, or smiling, then those lines, I don't believe, are going to go away. With this, basically the line that I was like most concerned about is the little place in here. This was like my finest line. I also had some, or have some lines going this way. When I'm concentrating on something, I tend to lift my eyes, or if I'm thinking about something, I tend to frown. I'm always smiling. I'm always with my kids, so I'm either smiling, or if they're doing something they shouldn't, then I'm frowning. But this is my face. I have expressions that I've been doing for most of my life, and so I saw a change in a few things. Like this place here is kind of thinner, like my little smile line slash dimple, I guess. And this place here kind of disappeared to a degree. But as far as that's concerned, I didn't really notice a big change. But like I said, I think because of my habits, the lines are deeper and not as fine as years past. I'll say that. Another thing, oh, I had fine lines under my eyes, so I did notice that those kind of faded away to an extent. I don't think, even though I used all of them because of how they put it, I don't think that you need to use every single one of these. I think that you pick up the ones that fit your need. You might want this because it's very hydrating, and then you might want to get one of the others, or you just might want to get one. The night cream for at night, I don't think you need to use both of these, even though they give you directions. I think which one to use first. I think you would use this one first, and then you would put this one on top of it, the hydrant. I think this one is always last. Use every morning and evening, smooth over face. And what else? Smooth until thoroughly absorbed. Apply after Reviatalift Volume Filler Serum for optimal results. So I think for this one, you use it after any of the other products that you would put on. Another thing, as far as the serum is concerned, you have to really make sure that you rub it all the way in, because if you don't, it will cause you to create more lines. I mean, your skin will like fold, and so you don't want that if you're trying to get rid of lines. So I'm trying to think of everything. I should have wrote everything down, but it was because the information was so small, I figured I would remember everything. So I think I have covered that. If you all have any questions after this about any specific product, let me know, and then hopefully maybe that'll jar something that maybe I should have mentioned to you that I didn't. But basically, I believe as far as lines are concerned, exfoliation is key, at least twice a week, maybe at the beginning and towards the end, or the beginning of the week and then the middle of the week, however you want to do it, but at least twice a week. And I think that is it. So like I said, if I left anything out as far as these products are concerned, you have a specific question about any of them, please let me know. But all in all, I did enjoy the moisture content of them, and the fact that they didn't leave, I didn't feel like they were sitting on top of my skin. They absorb very nicely. So I think that you all would enjoy them. Scent, rubbing them in thoroughly, and your habits, your facial expressions. If you can lose some of those things and then also be sure to do the first two things that I mentioned, then you are good to go with these products or any other skincare products that's related to minimizing fine lines or deep lines or whatever on your face. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all learned something from this, and I hope you will have a great day. Take care, and I will see you all on the next video, God willing. Bye-bye.